Yes, ma'am.
Well, it has to be really cold, and there has to be a lot of well rain in the clouds, and so it all mixes together and creates snow.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes, ma'am. No?
Well, I mean, I think I have a different explanation.
Okay.
It's when the air is very, very moist. The temperatures are probably very, very low, and it's just all the condensation of the clouds just gathers up, and there's a bunch of it, and just boom.
All right, that's right. Okay. Can anyone describe what takes place during a blizzard? What do you think would happen during a blizzard? Yes.
Lots of snow and wind.
Okay. Yes.
Ice on the road.
Yeah, that's one thing. But what would you do if there was ice on the roads?
Put salt in the
Okay.
Off the road.
Yeah, you can put salt on the roads. Yeah.
Probably a lot of hay.
Yeah, we can have hailstorms during a blizzard. Okay, can anyone state the safety precautions needed during a blizzard? Now these could kind of be similar to a tornado and a hurricane, but not all the time. Yes.
You would need lots. You'd need lots of blankets.
Yeah, lots of supplies. Like, what kind of supplies do you think we would need? Yes.
Like the amenities. I don't know if you really.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
You could probably need like the store-bought food because in case you can't get out of the house.
Yeah, you could be stuck in your house for a couple days, so you need to make sure you have enough supplies for at least 3 to 4 days to get you through until the blizzard would per se clear up. Okay, what do y'all think are some of the states where the biggest blizzards occur? Yeah. Michigan, okay, where else? Yes.
Alaska.
Okay, there's one in particular I'm looking for. Yes.
North Dakota.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, that's another country. But that's a good answer. Yes.
New York.
New York, yes.
I was gonna say Texas.
What
Okay.
about Maine?
I was gonna
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Okay.
say.
So how are blizzards formed? That it's where cold air below freezing is needed to make it snow. For snow to fall on the ground, the temperatures must be cold, both in the clouds where the snowflakes form and down at ground level. If the air near ground level is too warm, what happens if the ground at level is too warm? What happens?
The snow will just melt.
Yeah, or it won't stick. That's sort of why we don't have snow here, because it doesn't stick that long, because we have a warmer climate here in Alabama. That's why we don't have to take the safety precautions needed for a blizzard, because we don't ever have a blizzard here. So, moisture is needed to form clouds and precipitation, just like rain. And moisture in the air is called water vapor. Air blowing across a body of water, such as a ocean or a lake, is an excellent source of water vapor. As wind moves over the water, some water evaporates from the surface, putting water vapor into the air. This is how lake effect snowstorms and nor'easters pick up this much moisture. However, cold air is not able to hold much water vapor, so that's why the snow usually doesn't stick that well. Okay. So, what happens during a blizzard? Okay, a blizzard is a severe storm with winds in the excess of 35 miles per hour. And the visibility is less than a fourth of a mile. So, probably the same as fog, but maybe a little bit more to where you couldn't see. So, it would be difficult to see the car in front of you, like if you were out driving during a blizzard, which is not required. And blizzards can occur after snowfall when high winds cause whiteouts, and this is fallen snow blowing around and snow drifts of huge mountains of snow which decrease visibility. The first blizzard to be declared a federal emergency was in 1977, affecting the upstate New York and southern Ohio. So who said New York? That's correct. New York is the state that has the most blizzards that occur every year during winter season. So the storm's accumulation was about 12 inches over 5 days, and the winds were deadly. The storm of the 20th century, our century, took place in March of 1993. It was iconic for its hurricane wind force. Who can tell me what the wind force was of a hurricane that we remember from last week? Does anyone know the force of the wind from hurricanes from last week? Yes.
Like 130 miles per hour.
Okay, so this is about the same as a hurricane. And it stretched from Canada to the mid-Atlantic. So about from Canada to about maybe Kentucky or Tennessee per se. Yeah, it was a pretty big storm. And the blizzard caused roughly 300 deaths and 40 million power outages. What do you think you could do without power? Could you do
Nothing.
anything without power?
I'd be
Well, you
sleeping
could
like
still be
a-
on your
Yeah,
phone.
works
You
good.
couldn't charge it.
Yes.
Wouldn't you need a generator?
Yes, you would need a generator, batteries for a flashlight, anything to keep power going because you can't use your electricity if it's out, right? Yeah, okay. And Rochester, New York is said to be the largest city with the most snow in the U.S., accumulating an average of 94 inches a year. That's a lot of snow.
My mom lived in Rochester, New York for like 40 years.
Did she ever have to go through a blizzard?
I think so. And my cousins and other families still live over in Rochester. So they get really bad snow.
Yeah, I have family from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and they get snowed in like 3 times a year up there because there's so much snow up there. So they're better prepared for snowstorms than we are down here.
I know. Well, I have
No.
So, some safety during a blizzard. Okay, so traveling in a car or on foot is not per se the best thing to do during a blizzard. It can increase the chances of hypothermia, accident, and death. Who can describe to me what hypothermia is?
Hypothermia is when your body gets way too cold to produce much heat
Okay. Okay.
and you
So,
can die.
yeah, you could die from hypothermia. Do you think you would want to die from hypothermia?
No.
No.
The way you want it.
So it would be suggested to stay inside during a blizzard, right? Okay. So if for any reason you were outside during a blizzard, they would want you to stay hydrated and well nourished. Keep the blood flowing by moving around. Don't sit still. If you sit still, you get too cold, and that can cause hypothermia to occur. Okay. Don't eat the snow. It's not a good idea to eat the snow.
I've done it.
I've
done it.
It's delicious.
I know.
Well, if you eat the snow, it makes you a lot colder, which increases your chances for hypothermia. So you don't want to do that, do you?
Yeah, and you never eat yellow stuff.
Never eat yellow.
Unless
Never
there's a
eat
yellow
yellow.
line above it. Then you
Or
take it
chocolate
out
snow.
and make sure that it's not yellow.
Okay.
Chocolate
If you
snow.
must
You can just
travel
eat
by
an
car
answer
during a blizzard, it is vital to have an emergency aid kit, a heater, jumper cables. Why do you think we would need jumper cables?
To restart the
Restart
car.
cars.
Okay. And
What if
road
neither one of
flares,
them
a tow rope, and non-perishable food snacks. You need food to eat, right? You got to make sure you have enough supplies in your car to survive if you're trapped during a blizzard, right? Okay. And when a blizzard is in the forecast, you will receive a winter storm watch, which is probably the possibility of a storm taking place. And you could also receive a storm warning, which means a storm is on its way or already taking place. Okay. So I have a video here to show you